This is the Peter Schiff Show.
Open line Friday, 855-4-SCHIFF is the number to call, 855-4-SCHIFF. I mentioned earlier in the show about how U.S. government workers get to parlay their missed sick days and foregone vacation days into huge six-figure checks when they retire. But listen, I was reading this little article about France, about the public employees there. Remember, they just raised their top income tax rate to 75%. 75%. Of course, some people have left. Famed actor Gerard Depardieu, among them, of course, he's being criticized as a traitor. You know, traitor. The traitors are the Frenchmen who are voting to steal 75% of the money of their fellow Frenchmen. I mean, to expect them to stay there and stand for it. I mean, talk about being raped and then, basically arguing, being upset that your victim isn't smiling more and enjoying the experience. The fact is, people who are leaving France and heading for greener pastures, that is what they should do. But listen to the people who are living off that money. The French workers. This is a little article just talking about what French people get. This one article says that they got 157 ambassadors France has to other nations. The average ambassador makes a salary of $353,000 per year. I don't even think we pay our ambassadors anything. I think they just do it. But these guys are getting $353,000 a year. Plus, I mean, they get a free embassy to live in and all kinds of perks. It says that they've got 656 civil servants in France who are paid more than the French president and the French prime minister. How is that? How is that possible? And then listen to this. They say that for the public schools, if you direct one of their public schools, you get a free apartment in Paris. I mean, how much is that worth? I mean, not only do they pay for your salary and stuff, and I'm sure you get a free place to live. Government workers, I guess all government ministers can ride on the trains anywhere they want in first class seating, that it's free. They also get free taxi rides if you're a member of the National Assembly. So you can get in a taxi anytime you're on, and I guess you got a card, so it's free. It says that the national education system, they give free housing to more than 40,000 teachers. Teachers get a free house in addition to whatever they're paid. But here it even gets worse. If you're the equivalent of a principal of some of these public schools, two principals they named in particular of two public schools. They don't call them principals. They call them something else, but I guess it's the equivalent of being a principal. Two of these guys live in apartments that would rent for almost $20,000 a month if they had to rent them in the private sector. $20,000 a month for a school principal? That's just their rent. How much is that? 20,000 times, that's $240,000 a year for your housing voucher, being a principal. Now, it says 150,000 of the French civil servants also get a car for their personal use as well as their business. That's 150,000 cars that the French government has to hand out to French workers. Here's the worst one, though. Police commissioners. So this is the guy that runs the local police, the police departments in various cities, the commissioner of Paris or the commissioner of various French cities, live in mansions. Mansions. One guy's in an 18th century palace. Another guy's in an old hotel. A hotel. One guy's got 16 servants in his mansion. 16 servants. This is a police commissioner. 16. What upstairs maid, downstairs maid, cook, bellhop, a butler. I mean, 16 serving one police commissioner. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous. Yet the French have the nerve to raise taxes 75% so their police commissioners can live in mansions with servants. I mean, the whole thing is upside down. I mean, that's what's. But this is the attitude that you get when you have these enormous governments and these entitlements, and now all of a sudden you're at a 75% tax rate to maintain it, and you're wondering why the hardworking people are now leaving the country because they don't want to put up with it anymore. It's going to happen here.